Hi, I'm Hub Arkush, the publisher and editor at Pro Football Weekly, along with our senior editor, Nolan Naraki. Nolan, of course, also the author of our Pro Football Weekly draft preview book. And we're here to bring you a special NFL college draft report brought to you by Verizon Fios. And we thought, all the talk about this kid, that kid, the 40 times the strength, the speed, the bottom line, Nolan, if it was just physical, it'd be easy to tell everybody who the top players are, but it's the mental stuff, it's the off-the-field stuff that costs teams so dearly in the high rounds. Who are a couple of the 5 biggest character questions, the biggest risks in this year's draft?
Well, North Carolina's defensive tackle, Marvin Austin, really stands out. He's a guy that interviewed very poorly at the Combine. He's known as a finger point and excuse maker. And I think he set a very poor example for his younger teammates there last year, created a lot of problems for Butch Davis. Auburn defensive tackle, Nick Fairley, is another one. He's not known as a worker. He tended to fall asleep in meetings at Auburn. And there are even rumored drug issues there as well.
And he's such a dominant player. That's really the unfortunate part about it. And I think folks know one guy who's going to make this list as long as we're at Auburn, quarterback Cam Newton. And you know what? Physically, this kid may turn out to be a great, great football player. But the off-the-field issues are there.
Yeah, there's no question he's got a lot of talent. But as far as a work ethic and intangibles standpoint, there's a lot of issues there. He's cheated academically, he's stolen, he's lied. And anybody that digs into his character, I think, will find that he's not going to be able to get away with it at the quarterback position in the NFL.
And there's been a lot of conversation about your draft report, but the bottom line is you didn't report anything that everybody doesn't know. It's not like there's questions about that. Now, there's a cornerback from Colorado, maybe not as well known, but a very good football player, a kid you're a little worried about.
Yeah, he can go early in the first round, maybe even the top 15 pick, but he's a guy that's very immature. He's regarded as very much a follower, and he's very inconsistent on and off the field, so I think teams are very concerned about him. He also tested positive twice that he admitted to at the Combine, so there are legitimate concerns there.
And that is Jimmy Smith, the cornerback from Colorado that we're talking about. And then let's go to Baylor for just one more kid. Defensive lineman, I don't know why they tend to end up on this list, but you got a nose tackle from Baylor, I should say, on the list as well.
Yeah, Phil Taylor is known as a lazy underachiever. I think his work habits are very questionable. He's a guy that got kicked out of Penn State early in his career, and I think teams have serious concerns about him, even if he does fit into the first round.
And let's be really clear here, Nolan. If these kids weren't great football players, we wouldn't be talking about them. They may turn out all 5 to be all pros, but if you're a team with a pick in the top 10, top 15, top 20, you got to be really careful with these kind of players. That's going to do it for this report from Pro Football Weekly. For more of the best in NFL draft coverage, stay with us right here 24/7 at ProFootballWeekly.com. You can follow us on Twitter as well.